relationships with our mothers are very different.
You've got a relationship with your mother?
She was the evil stepmom.
I don't think my mother influenced my personality. They actually do say dads are spending more time with their children in terms of the previous generation.
That's beautiful to see. Would you actually become a stepmom?
Am I ready to be a mother? Welcome to Let's Talk Daddy. I'm your daddy's girl, Tavia.
And I'm Ash, the girl with daddy issues.
Together we share real,
raw,
and relatable topics. And today we are getting serious with I Am Your Mother. We are breaking down our relationships with our mothers and the influence over our personality and emotional development. Oof.
And we're also going to get into the evil stepmom trope and whether it holds up in real life or if it doesn't. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. There are things you want to hear from a guy you have a massive crush on. You look beautiful today. You have the best laugh. I can't stop thinking about you. But do you know what isn't on that list?
Wow, it smells amazing in here. Is that you?
God, his voice. I swear this man could sell me an expired yogurt and I'd buy it. Twice. Yeah, I'm just making some rotis, but yeah, it takes forever. It was already bad enough that I had a full-blown crush on him. But then he had to be all sweet, capable, easy to talk to. And now he's standing in my kitchen, watching me cook, complimenting my food. My heart is doing backflips.
You know, seeing you stand like that by the stove, it reminds me a lot of my mom.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, really?
Yes, she used to stand just like that, making food for us.
I wanted to die right there. I wanted the roti, the stove, the entire house to swallow me whole. I mean, sure, I wanted him to think of me, to notice me. But not like that. Not in a way that put me in the same category as his dead mother. The worst part? His mother died in this house. So much for romance. Our relationships with our mothers are very different.
You've got a relationship with your mother?
Yes, I do.
Wow, what's that like?
Having a relationship with my mom.
Yeah.
I would say it's complex. It comes with its own challenges. And I know that I have a good relationship with her. But I also know it's not the best.
It can be better, but there is a foundational layer.
Yes. Like for today's example, we went to Stodels together.
Yeah.
So we do have a good
relationship. That's nice that you do that, because you guys like planting, you guys have a common interest.
Yeah, plants and books, but mainly
I see
plants.
Where you get it from. So you got it from, so I see how she's influenced basically your personality.
Oh, she's influenced it a lot. That's why I'm such a bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But like meeting your brother as well, and like what you explained to me about your mother, you guys have this insane comedic personality, and you guys, your one-liners are so funny. I think you guys that's like how you guys probably communicate. Like you just like jab each other with a joke. Like a shade.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because I see that between you and your brother, and I'm like, oh my god, your household.
There was something that he said the other day. What was it? I can't remember, but there are times where he'll say things and I don't have a comment for his one line. I'm just like, go, just leave. Like,
You won the fight.
I
You won
can't
the fight.
deal with you right now.
Oh.
But yeah, no, we definitely get a lot of our personality from our
Yeah, because she
mother.
was mainly your primary caregiver.
Yes.
But like, do you think, like, I know you spoke about like one of your dad's girlfriends, your daddy's girlfriends at the time, the one that was interested in you guys. Remember?
yes.
Yeah, like, do you think like she influenced you? Yeah.
So I never had a stepmom. I'll say a step girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
But I did have both, where it was the one that was the nice one and the one that was like the evil stepmom. I've actually experienced
Vincent
both.
had a lot of.
Yes, he's a hoe, so I was blessed with experiences, I guess. But no, I did have both experiences. I'm just repeating myself. But with the one that was nice, did she influence me? I wouldn't say it's hard to say whether or not she influenced me. I do know that she was a good person. She was a really good person, and I would
Kind heart.
very kind-hearted. I would go as far as to say she was the only partner that he had that everyone liked.
Ooh.
Even my mom.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, even my mom liked her.
Because she actually gave you that emotional support and interest that Vincent
Yes,
didn't.
she was just so
It seems
kind.
like,
Yeah, because we would visit Vincent over the weekend, right? But then we would spend more time with her than we would with him. So she would.
So she's not necessarily an evil step.
No, she's definitely not. She would wake up, she would cook us breakfast, like really nice breakfast. When it was Mother's Day, we were there by them for the weekend, and then she still said, come, let's make bookmarks for your moms and you can give it to her for Mother's Day. And because she knew my mom liked reading. She would take us to the beach in the mornings. We would spend the day there. Then the evenings we go watch Vincent play rugby.
Vincent played rugby?
Yes.
The more I know about this man, it's insane.
Yes, she spent time with us like we were her kids.
That's nice.
That's the thing.
But so it doesn't feel like an evil step. And the other one?
The other one that was after her, she was the evil stepmom, where she didn't like spending time with us. I think it's also because she was one of Vincent's baby mamas, whereas the nice one wasn't a baby mama. She had a teenage daughter already.
Oh.
And the teenage daughter was also really nice to us. She wasn't like mean or
so
anything.
It wasn't like. So it was almost like her child with Vincent takes precedence over.
That was the thing. Like with a good stepmom, I would say that she was secure within herself.
Oh, she didn't feel like the children were a threat to her.
Yes.
I see.
Whereas with the evil stepmom, or the evil, with her, she wasn't secure within herself. And she didn't like spending time with us or she would get jealous if Vincent spends time with us and not with her, which I didn't understand because it's different relationships. We are his daughters, you are his partners, two very different things. But I will be honest, I hated her at the time, but seeing her now as an adult, I actually understand why she was the way she was. Because I realized that Vincent actually just brings out the worst in people.
I see what you mean.
And she got jealous because she was made to feel jealous.
She was
she was made to feel like she had to compete. Yes. So that's why she took that out on us. But now she's not like that anymore. She's super. So
she grew up in a sense as well. She's mature.
She
but
had
she's
a glow
also
up
not
post Vincent.
Yeah, she's not with him. Yeah. I think for me, I don't think my mother influenced my personality.
Okay.
Because I don't know my mother.
Yes.
Not that I don't know her. I know her. but
Don't know her well enough.
I don't know well enough to be like, oh, we both read books.
Yes.
Oh, we both like plants. We don't have common interests to say, so I don't think she really influenced me. Because with you still went to go and visit Vincent. You have some idea of Vincent. Like my mom never co-parented. Like at all, she would come and visit, also money and dip
Okay.
type of thing.
Yeah.
So
She was a stranger.
she was, yeah, and she still kind of is to a sense. I don't think I have any influence, or she influenced my values, my personality.
Okay.
I'm trying to even think if there's something that we have in common besides like our facial features, my shape, my body, I look like her. That's about it. But she can dance though. We both can dance.
You can dance?
I can dance.
I'm surprised. I'm just surprised because I don't think we've ever discussed dancing before, and we've never seen each other dance.
Oh, we've never seen each other, but I always used to like. I did ballet like when I was 6 years old. I like that. I love dancing. I would like, I like burlesque or so. So
Yes.
it's like I like body move. I like dancing.
You know what?
Am I jogging your memory? I think that's one thing. That's the only thing I can think, because I saw her dancing once. She's like, hey, she saw me. I was visiting my grandparents and she was there. And then I was like, swaying my hips, man. And then she's like, oh, you dance just like me. And she was swaying her hips. And we were both like, almost like a tango, salsa type of thing. We were both doing it. We both could move at the same time. And I was like, okay, yeah, because my dad can't dance at all. Even my mom says like your dad is 2 left feet. So it's like, I think that's about the only thing. my mom and I. So like, I think our relationships with our mom is definitely
very different.
Completely different. But there is an overlap between my mom and Vince. Like the stranger element, them having lack of influence in.
No, but Vincent has actually had an influence on me, on my personality.
Yeah, you did say.
Because like with my mom, she is more of a logical person and emotionally intelligent.
I can see. I can actually see
she's gonna be straightforward with you about how she's feeling or so, and that's me. I'm gonna be blunt about it. But with Vincent again, I would say my creativity. My creativity comes from him, because he's the passionate one between them.
See, because he has to be to have all these baby mamas. He's
charming.
Charmer.
Yes, he is very charming.
Yeah.
With a lack of teeth, he is quite charming.
You told me about that one bang you told us.
Yeah, so he's the jokester. He's the one that dances also. Because I think he used to go for dance lessons as a kid. Like a lot of them as siblings, I think a lot of them went, because they all, like the cassie that y'all have with the glasses.
Yeah, the cabinet.
So they also have that with my granny, but with glasses and with trophies, also little trophies.
That's so cool.
But it's small trophies, man. But still trophies,
cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So yeah, that I would say the passionate side of me was due to his influence.
I don't also think I had I never had an evil stepmom. I never had a stepmom.
So has your dad not dated?
My dad's been
that you know of in general.
I'm sure my dad's hooked up with women. But I don't want to know. I don't want to know that. Yeah, you can see me like, oh, I don't want to know that. But there was a woman. I was very, very, very young. That was here, and I think they were in a relationship. I don't know whatever happened, but I don't think my grandfather was happy about it. But I know she also said something to. I was so young. She told me off. She said something to me, and I think.
Oh.
But I just don't think. I think my grandfather probably. I don't know. I could also be lying, but because you're so young, man. But I don't. Something tells me my grandparents weren't happy about this woman.
Okay.
Because I think my dad's focus needs to be on like
the kids.
on the kids, and it seemed like this woman
Was it distraction?
was making herself a priority.
Oh.
I don't know, but it seemed like looking back now, it seemed like it. At the time, I just never ever saw her again. So I've never had that evil stepmom, like, let's say, if we're thinking about the evil stepmom trope, Cinderella, or any of the Disney stepmoms.
Yes.
Because they're always evil.
Yes, they are.
So I've never had that in a sense. And I think
But do you think there's a reality in that evil stepmom thing?
there is, because there is elements of jealousy. What's the witch or the in Snow White, the fairest? Who's the fairest of them all? Is it not Maleficent?
No, not Maleficent, the evil queen.
The evil queen, she herself is jealous of the daughter of Snow White.
No, Snow White is Maleficent. Oh, actually, no, it's the evil queen, yeah.
It's the evil queen. She is jealous of Snow White. And that's what you were saying. It's slightly different to what you were saying in reality with your stepmom, where there was jealousy, but she was made to feel jealous by someone else. Where in the Disney trope, it's the insecurity from the evil. So there is elements of the jealousy, the paranoia, the I'm in a mystery, the competition, because why does Cinderella's stepmom stoop her so low to clean the house? Because Cinderella herself doesn't even know that she has the power, because this is her dad's house, dad's money, but you make them think like they're less than. So I think there is a element. I don't think all step parents are like that, because I know of step parents that have taken in their partner's other child and raised them very well, and also had their own children with the partner, because there are step parents that do that. I think it's more common even now with blended families and people getting together, you know.
I'm trying to think of anyone that I know that is a step parent and accepts the kid, and I can't really think of any, because I know, like, even though I didn't necessarily have step moms, it was just girlfriends, I do have a stepfather, but I don't have I don't really have a relationship with him. For me, it's just there.
I was like thinking about like all of the stepmoms, like about why are the stepmoms in Disney always evil?
Why?
It's like, it's weird is that they're always villains. And I think I'm only thinking of Disney. I think,
but this is also the Disney movies.
The Disney movies, but I'm thinking because knowing Walt Disney, his mother passed away and he felt that he was the cause of the death, because I believe she died at childbirth or something. So that's why there's never a mother. He had so much guilt. I don't know if the mother died like that, but he never knew his mother and she died very young, and that's why there's never a mother. There's always this evil. So maybe he had an element of that he brought. Maybe he did have an evil stepmother that he brought into these stories. But I think growing up, they were always like evil. They were always, because maybe there is reality to it. Maybe people do get jealous or threatened. Even if it's just a step parent, they don't even have a child, but now you know that your partner's child that's their first priority. So I think that's where it comes into.
But you can't compete.
But nowadays, it's not like that. If you watch TV shows, I was watching a TV show recently where it's like just blended, because it's so normal now. Blended families are far normal, because like obviously in the past, you can't get remarried, you can't have a child, and then this person has a child, you know. Now it's like such a normal thing. You don't see it really.
Because I don't understand, like, that was one thing I never understood with the girlfriend was, where does this come from? Because it's not, I would understand if the kid was somehow doing something.
Yeah, if they were unruly, if there was something that they were terrorizing.
But that wasn't us. And I know that's me saying like, oh, but I don't think I was so. But I know I wasn't that way, because like, if we visited him, what we would do is either I would go through his CDs because he had a lot of CDs.
You told me about this, yeah. We were talking about this the one time, and it's so cool.
So I would go through his CDs and listen to that. B, I would play on the PlayStation 1 because he still had that at the time.
So cool.
Or C, I would go to, if I'm not like spending time with my sister, we would go to my granny that wasn't so far away and be there with our cousins and shit.
So then it wasn't really time with dad, really, actually.
No, there wasn't. It was just there for the sake of being there because it's our weekend with you and not because you actually wanted to spend time with us.
Like, what that stepmom, I think it's like she was also under like so much stress because it's like being in this relationship with this man, having your own child. He probably seemed like the type of person where the woman had to take care of everything, like cook, clean, blah 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 blah. And then there's this other children here.
So you have to take care of those.
So then you have to take care of this because I'm already doing everything now. It's also that stress of you guys coming in there, and it's not, they're already in that dominant position of the household. Because women are technically the head of the household in terms of what goes where, what do we need, what do we blah 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 blah.
I know, like back in the days, I think the man was seen as the head of the household because he was the money
provider. That's a different.
But I would say that was just in terms of finance. In terms of the household, it was the mom because she was the one that. She would know where the money needs to go and make it spread and prepare this and whatever. She knew.
And I think it's still the case for a majority of straight marriages and stuff like that. But it's like, why is it that it is always on the mother? I think millennial parenting is slightly changing.
It definitely is.
They actually do say dads are spending more time with their children in terms of the previous generation.
That's beautiful to see.
It is, and I think it's like where there's that understanding of the household is a community.
Yes.
It's not, I come home, give me a beer. Type of marriage.
Where's my food?
Where's my food? Where's this? Where's that? I mean, that is still the case.
With some people, they are, yeah.
That is still the case in like, I will see myself like, I'll have food ready. And have everything ready when like my partner come home and have the food, so we can all sit down and eat at the same time, but not in like a toxic, like if you're the first person at home and I must still come home 2 hours later to still cook, and then it's becoming like an issue.
Yeah.
And it's also like when it comes to spending time with children, what irritates me so much is when I hear like, when a dad would be like, I'm babysitting my kid.
I don't understand that because it's your kids. You can't babysit your own kids.
Some dads do think it's almost like if a mom was, if I was a mom and I want to go get my nails done and go get my waxes and just bloody well spend time with myself and get out the house, you're going to take care of the child, and it's not babysitting. It's your I don't even want you to
parenting.
Don't even message me about where's this, where's that, because I won't answer you because do I message you? Yes, I understand that I may know where certain things in and stuff like that, but also, figure it out.
But yeah, because I was gonna say if
I'm figuring it out.
Yeah, if you have to send your wife a message to ask for the simplest things and you're not really paying attention to what's actually going on in your household.
And then you wonder why women initiate the divorces first, and you're like, where did this come from? Because it's those small moments
that build up.
Where it's like, how exhausting must that be to just work, take care of the kids, the house, enjoy net and take TV. Yeah.
Now you see, that is the thing.
And there are people in their relationships, and it's maybe it works for them. It will not work for me. But
I've seen examples of it, and it doesn't.
I don't think it's like that as much because both parents are working now, and more women have actual degrees and are becoming more high level in their career now. So maybe it might even switch.
Oh, where dads become the
Stay at home?
the house dad? The house dad? Ooh, would you want to?
No.
Okay, no.
No.
Seeing that we're talking about mothers, would you actually become a stepmom? Because you want kids, you would date someone older. The likelihood of that older person having kids is high.
We have discussed this in one episode, and I think it's like, I still will say no, but I know that being 31 years old, my choices are limited.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do with the relationship that he has with his child. He better have a great fucking relationship with his child. But it has to do not only with my relationship with the mother, but my relationship with the child. It has nothing to do with their relationship. I won't get jealous about it. But I'm not in a place where I'll be like, I know that I come second. Because it would be unfair. I know that being like, oh, I need to put my needs first, it would be really unfair, but I would want that need. You know? So it's hard because and it does depend on the age of the child. Because if I want to reprimand, you can't reprimand, it's not your child in a sense. Depends on what the mother says, and it's complicated because it's not a two-person relationship. It's actually 4 people, and also depending on how many children there are, 4 or 5 people relationship. That relationship affects my relationship with my partner. That's why I'm like, it sounds very overwhelming, like I'm not ready for it. I know that I'm not ready for it. I was chatting to someone once, like a while back. He didn't even tell me I had a child. We were chatting, and then that for me is also bad because why don't you tell someone?
Yeah. Because
like, why are you hiding it on your dating profile? Because I know men that do have children will openly say, my child, my love of my life, this is my child, because they also want to filter people that like are willing to. They're not willing to be in that relationship. So
because I wouldn't.
You don't want children at all, so I don't even think you would want.
Yeah, I would want that to be established beforehand. Like, hey, you have, whether or not you have kids, because if you have kids, I am going to assume that somehow I'm going to
parent.
Yeah,
there's no way you're not going.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be where my time is when we are together. It's just there's gonna be.
It's unrealistic.
Yeah. If you have kids and you don't have a relationship, that's a deal breaker for me.
That's a
deal breaker for me because I experience. I don't want that way.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a relationship with my father, and I'm dating someone and they don't have a relationship with their kids.
No. Yeah, but I could say the same. I don't have a relationship with my mother, and then I wouldn't want someone to not have that. That's very alarming. It's like, but then you get those relationships where it's like, no, the mother doesn't, and the mother probably doesn't want you to see the child. Probably doesn't.
That's fair.
You get those, but then you also don't know what the truth is, because is the guy just saying this because he doesn't want to step up to being a parent? It's very tricky. But I think right now, no. But I'm also, the door is slightly open because I know that beggars can't be choosers. Because there is probably a 35-year-old man that's probably been divorced and probably has one child, or not even divorced, but like there is I need to come to terms with the fact that the older I get and the longer I'm single, when I start opening myself up to dating, that it's going to be divorced dads, it's going to be stepkids, there's going to be stepkids involved, but I'm not ready yet.
And that's okay.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Because you as a parent wouldn't want to date someone that's not ready.
Yes.
It's like, that's insane. Because imagine I'm a parent and then I'm with this guy and he's like, he doesn't want children, but then I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting my child's time.
Yeah.
With this person as well. It's insane. Wow, it was a very heavy discussion of I'm your mother. wow, we got into a lot of issues of like stepmoms, evil stepmom tropes, and
The realities and
the realities and how it affects how our mothers affect our personality and how the emotional load they take on those that are head of their household. It's insane.
It's a lot. It's a huge mental load. I see it with my own mother, where you don't just work at home. You don't just work at work.
Jy werk by die huis.
Yeah.
I see that also. I see that even like with my sister, and it's like, am I ready to be a mother? Am I ready? Like,
Is it the idea of motherhood that you're like?
I'm not idealistic about motherhood.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be trash in the beginning. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna argue with my partner a lot because of lack of sleep. My partner better stick. I'm gonna have that fear that my partner might dip. Because they can easily just dip. But then that's also partly my fault for choosing this type of partner.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things like I see with mothers where I look and I'm like, that's gonna be me. Am I ready? And it's not just the bad things. There's the reward. That's actually why I want to be a mother. It's the rewarding things. It's like raising this child and this values, and it makes me so happy. And I can see myself be a kid in a sense when they're toddlers with them again, and give them guidance and somehow guide them better than when I was at their age. Like, because you don't know what the hell you're doing as a teenager or as a young adult. You still don't know. But when you actually see that stages, you're like, I was here before. I was here before. This is insane. It's like, I like that.
This is how you get through this.
This is how you get through this. If they don't take it, that's on them at the same time. But it's just that working and then coming home to work and take care of the kids. It's not just going to be me. It's also going to be my partner. But it's a lot of work, and that's why I can main parents in general. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of assignments, even the school assignments. A child needs this, a child's sick.
Yeah, and you want to be involved in their schoolwork also.
Yeah, and like then you still have stuff going on at work. You don't switch off. Then you also need to maintain your relationship with your partner and still have time for yourself
and your friendships.
What friendships? I'm a parent now.
You have to have friendships. That's why you have parental friends.
That's why I see why people have they like I notice when people become parents. I've always heard this. They start developing friendships with other parents.
Yeah,
because I get it.
You can relate.
Not only that, just get all the kids in one house and we can have a braai.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Shame that's sad actually.
No, but that I can see. But if you think about it as a parent, that is kind of what you're tired also. So you also want that socializing element with your friends. Why not do it in my house where I can socialize in braai and still look after the child? I get why it's efficient.
See, I don't know. I don't want that efficiency in.
I could have that. The kids running around. There's a braai going. I'm playing Donna Summers, drinking brandy and coke. The husbands are braaiing. When the children are quiet, then you become suspicious. You go and check on them. There's a baby sleeping on the bed. There's always a baby sleeping.
There is no. I cannot.
And who the hell is this baby? It's so funny. Yeah. So that's what those are the memories I want to think about when I am younger. So I understand that motherhood is a lot, and I understand that your mothers are going through a lot, and parents in general. And yeah, I think
big ups to y'all, man.
Yeah, big ups to y'all. It's a lot. Even though the show is Let's Talk Daddy, we also appreciate the moms, the Let's Talk Mommy.
It doesn't ring the same.
It doesn't ring the same. Let's Talk Mommy. Doesn't go.
No, because also with the mommy talks, it's like motherhood advice.
That's also what it sounds like. There's no play on the mommy.
We're like, but they're not even mothers. They don't have children.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, we're also not daddies.
Yeah. But again,
But it's a play
it's
on the
state of
It's a
mind.
state of mind. If you listen to our last episode, you all know it's a state of mind. So please go and check out episode 7 where we talk about zaddies. But that brings us to the end. Our daddy takeaway, where we wrap it up with a funny thought or quote or even advice. So what's your mommy takeaway, since you've had such a great influence, not from your mother, but you've also had that slight experience with, I would say, step-ons. I know you don't say step-ons, but yeah, you've had that motherly influence. What is your take on that?
My takeaway would be that mother figures, they come in all forms. It can be your actual mother, can be a stepmom. It could even be your auntie, because I know I have that in my family. Not for me necessarily, but I have aunties that are more mothers than actual mothers. And yeah, it comes in all forms, and what matters is the role that you play.
It's so true.
What you're doing.
I have a
Title doesn't matter.
The title doesn't matter because I'm a perfect example of mother surrogates.
There we go.
Betsy is a helper, and basically she was my nanny since I was 6 years old. She's still in my life at 31 years old. We went through so much teenage drama together. I put her through hell. There's also my godmother, my mother's sister. She was a great influence. My grandmother and my sister. So I had that. Even though I didn't have the like you're saying, it doesn't have to be a biological mother. I had that surrogacy, that influence.
Yeah.
So I would say my grandmother influenced me in trying to, I can actually answer that question from earlier on now that I think about it, like how did it influence me? If we're talking about my grandmother, she told me to be a child at heart, never forget to be a child. She always said that never grow up too fast, always remember to be a child. And I was like, that's so sweet, because I think she lost her childhood very early on. She had to work. She had to leave primary school to work. That was like back, that was in the Fuchik years.
Shame, man.
So
okay,
but that was
makes sense.
But that was their lifestyle. That everyone in South Africa, whether you're white, black, the children would leave early to go and work. But I think it was predominantly in the colored and black communities. It was so common. So yeah, I don't also expect our moms to always be superheroes. But I think they also put it on themselves. They're also human. Like, I know that my mother is human, that she has flaws and things like that, but we shouldn't. Mothers themselves, it starts with the mother, because it's hard. They need to not put themselves on the pedestal. Because they do have that martyr complex of I will kill myself to save my child type of thing.
That's actually the type of thought my mom has.
Yeah, but it is I think it's also slightly natural. I think it's an instinctive thing, but it gets to an extreme. Yeah. So that is my takeaway on I'm Your Mother. That is episode 9 of Let's Talk Daddy.
Follow us on Insta or TikTok at Let's Talk Daddy, and stay tuned for episode 9, part 2.
Part 2. Yeah, we're doing another part because I'm sure you guys love this one so much. Why not give it to you twice? Yeah. And I'm Tavia, your daddy's girl.
And I'm Ash, the girl with daddy issues. That she's sorting it out.
And Let's Talk Daddy is brought to you by Millhouse Media, home of storytelling. This is for episode 9, part 1. Cold opening title, Just Like Mother Used to Make. Narrated by Ash. Ash as herself. Shandre is played by Lindo. And this episode was written by Ashtin Nel.
Coming up in the next episode of Let's Talk Daddy.
And they call me mother.
Let's talk mommy.
You got that MILF energy.
No, but being seen as a MILF could help you feel more youthful. We should ask Young Gravy, because he's Mr. MILF Hunter, essentially.
Who?
hey, there's a new MILF on the town. But then this woman came in a wheelchair and then she was like, no, he belongs to me. And then she told him, come sit on my lap. And then he eagerly went to go sit on it. She was paying him. She was paying him to be her boy toy.